Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But we just ain't no fucking record programming.
That's still my favorite.
Lay ill kid at OneYoungsta holding it down. Bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people? Today or year, coming with another wonderful episode of That's Right, Beast Vibes Life. We usually have the 4 horsemen, but today is just the 3. All right, it's just the 3 of us.
Like the
we're gonna shout out the 4th in a
3
second.
prongs.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna shout out the 4th in a second. But
3 like the stripes on the Adidas.
Right over here, you know him, you love him. He built your space bridge. That's right, Arckatron.
Yes, it's me, Arcatron, the place to be. On MIC, Arckatron.com is where you can find me. And today we have, me a good show today. And it's, I mean, we're just going to do what we do every time we do it on a Wednesday, okay?
Word. In the bottom square, you know him from being listed as Times Man of the Year 2018 and 19.
I was about to say, yeah, you got it. You
Anwar Highsign.
I was about to say twice.
Anwar Highsign.
Anwar Highsign. Arcatron. NERDSoul. Beats Vibes Life. We're gonna rise
to the
top.
Yeah. Arcatron actually built what you see me on right now. The hallway to the bridge is back there. I'm in the hallway.
The bridge.
The bridge.
Yep.
He's back there. He's back. He's actually back there. We in the same.
Bridge.
He's back there.
The bridge. Space bridge.
But I like the lighting out here, so I came out here.
Word up. So today, guys, we've got some news we're gonna get through. But before we do that, a shout out to our 4th horseman, P.L. Parker Lewiz. You know
Lewiz.
You know what I'm saying? Trap Just Blaze, the Black Kanye. That's right. Check him out. Links below.
He's gonna rise to the top.
To the top. So, a wise man said, whatever's happening with hip hop is what's happening with us. If we smoked out, hip hop gonna be smoked out. If we doing all right, hip hop gonna be doing all right.
Okay.
So I wanted to talk about what's going on in the hip hop community. We got a couple stories to get through. Have a good time. What up, Antoine Allen? Nice to see you up in here.
What up? What up?
I wanted to bring up a video that Dave East put out lately. There has been some hubbub, if you will, over Dave East and whether he has fallen off. And first I'll throw it to Arcatron and Anwar Highsign. You know what I'm saying? I don't know enough of his catalog to say he's fallen off or not. I've heard his stuff. He seems talented to me, seemed cool to me, but let me know where y'all at on Dave West. I'm Dave East. Sorry.
Super Dave West. That's what I was going to say.
Super Dave West.
No relation.
No relation. So let me know how you feel about Dave East before I drop this out. Because Dave East, you know what I'm saying, people have been saying he fell off, man. He was on and now he off.
I've never knowingly heard a Dave East song. But so I really, I don't know if I can, say too much about him falling off or falling on. But what you say? Want somebody back and say something? Khadijah says, I don't know Dave East. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know Dave East. All I know is that I didn't like his portrayal of Method Man in the Wu-Tang series. That's all I do know. It was okay.
Okay.
It wasn't the best.
Shout out to Alan Lewis. What up? Nice to see you.
That's all I know.
Alan Lewis.
He's gonna rise to the top.
Switching locations and orientation.
Mr.
You switching 5 lanes?
Or
top down?
I'm switching lenses. Yeah.
Switching lenses. Oh, all right. So
I have to switch. Yeah, I got a little optical solar flare happening outside. I got to switch.
All right, cool.
10 on the window real quick.
Alan Lewis said, "I know Dave West."
That's
Oh
nice.
man. So DeAndre, what up? What up?
Only-
Nice to see you. So all right.
What do you
Here's where
think
I
of
am
this?
on Dave East.
Yeah,
I think the guy's talented. I think he has skill. Oh, sorry, my bad. I didn't know you were getting into it.
No, yeah, I mean, I don't really have too much to say either. Like I have heard Dave East records, unlike Arcka, but I still don't know enough of his catalog to say whether or not he's fallen off. But you know how fans are as well. Like, sometimes rap fans are so fickle. Like, they'll want a really specific thing from you over and over. And
if you don't provide it,
sometimes even if you are providing it, they still want some different variation that they can't express to you. You know, like they just want some different version of it. And you're like, I thought you said you wanted this. And they're like, yeah, I do, but not like that.
And to try to hit some mark on this imaginary, like this imaginary goal, who knows if you'll hit that mark or not? Because it's this goal that's in your mind and you're not even expressing to me really what you want. And I can't remember who it was a rock and roll group. They were in an interview and they said, no matter what, every album that we drop, our fans always say it's not as good as the last one. Which means that it's like, we hate this album. Then the new album comes out. It's not as good as the last one. It's like, hold up, I thought you hated that one.
Yeah. I was doing that to some of the Wu albums. After as soon as like the Iron Flag came out, every album had to be compared to like, all right, well, it's bad, but not as the last album actually was better. It's actually in the opposite way, where like each album's getting worse. It's making me appreciate like 8 diagrams right now.
Up to that point, they had faced that the other way. Like everything they put out was like, it's not as good as 36 Chambers.
Yeah, 36 Chambers. Yeah, or Forever wasn't as, or the W wasn't as good as Forever, which is true, but still the W's.
Which is true.
I heard
the W got jams though.
Oh, W.
The W's fire. Like me and Arcka talk about the W a lot, but the W is
our first episode. It's our first episode.
To me, it's a classic record. It's flawed, but it's still classic.
Yeah.
To me, that was like the last
that was it.
Must-have Wu album. Like you gotta have that, and
it's a good trilogy. That's
the trilogy right there.
Nice. Shouts to Thomas D. Good to see you up in here.
Oh, what up?
Dave East, he heard the criticism and said, you know what? I'm going to get on Instagram. Not only will I get on Instagram, but since I don't really have time, I'm going to do it while I'm eating dinner because...
As you do.
As you do. I tell you one thing, homie was killing this chicken thigh. It must have been the last chicken thigh in the city, but homie was killing this joint. If you see this video,
so it might have been.
He was eating that joint like he was about to go into hibernation or something. But anyway, he said he didn't fall off. Speaking to his fans, your mom fell off my tip. Now, I'm just going to say tip because this is an all-ages show. But to throw it to two luminaries in the music scene, Arckatron and Anwar Highsign, how do you view this response to the fans or haters? How do you view this? Do you think that this is like, yo, man, look, they won't stop. You gotta fire at them, or is it somewhere it's just like, yo, let them talk. You know what I'm saying? And move on with yours.
That one.
Oh,
because you can't. It's a lose-lose. Like if you respond and you respond the way he responded, it's like, yeah, you can. But then people will criticize you for that.
Word.
It's like, yo, all right, well, we say you fell off. We don't have any like real, probably, and I would have to look into this, but I'm willing to bet there's not any real quantifiable. It's not like, well, your last 2 records were not that good, or Well, look at the quality of it. Like when you were hungry, like you just feel like you're not hungry anymore. Like it's nothing probably that can even be, because when I hear him, he sounds the same to me, but I'm not well versed in his catalog, but he sounds the same to me. So it's like, all right, well, what is it then? And so you lose there, and then you say, yo, you know, like your mom's was fallacious toward me. And then people criticize you for having such a crass response. So it's better to just say nothing. And if they feel that way and you feel like your path is true, then keep it moving. And if you feel like, oh, I can't let it ride like this, then go crazy. Get your pen and go crazy and make them reverse the decision. Make them revise it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, if he would have dropped a and B side on him and been like, you know what I'm saying?
Who fell off?
True Flames.
Yeah.
Fell off?
That definitely would have been a good response.
Yeah,
if he had some sort of response in a better, well thought out way, where it's like, all right, you think I fell off? Yeah. Here's a couple songs. Here's an EP for you, real quick.
Here's a couple joints I've been sitting on. Y'all don't even know about this. You know what I'm saying? So
there you go. Take this 2-pack. Take this 4-pack one time.
You know what I'm saying? Shouts to Sandra Thomas. Ain't nobody forget you, girl.
Sandra Thomas.
Rise to the top.
Tyler Bennett. Thomas D.
And they
Antoine Allen.
Exactly.
To the top. Raise the roof.
Raise the roof, y'all. No. So, all right. So Dave East, you know what I'm saying? Look, man, drop that heat on him. Don't even worry, man. Just, you know, kick it, enjoy your chicken. But speaking of food, speaking of cooking food, speaking of gourmet meals, Azealia Banks is probably about to put out a cookbook because recently Azealia Banks has cooked not only her dead cat, but seemed to have cooked Doja Cat as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like she smoked her, like
I'll see myself out.
She wanted that smoke, and she just smoked her. Like that's what happened.
Yeah, more or less.
Like, yo, all right, Azealia Banks. Look, she's already said that she practices like witchcraft and stuff. So, Azealia, I know you watch the show every day. I mean, every week.
Practitioner.
I'm not coming for you because I don't want that witch heat.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, watch.
I don't want that witch danger.
Don't leave your fingerprints behind, man. You better start wearing gloves, man.
You know what I'm saying? No fingerprints.
She's gonna catch you.
All I'm saying is, if you want to cook your dead cat, you can do that, but maybe don't put it on the internet because it's weird.
Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing about Azealia and about a lot of people, but in this case, about Azealia, right?
Yeah.
Like I went to her IG after that story broke.
Word.
I don't even want to use the word broke like it's like some kind of monumental. When the story broke, I went to her IG, and someone made a comment on one of the posts. She had some further posts where she was showing like the cat's skull. It was among some other things. Mm-hmm. And the person was like, she's trying to preserve the remains of the cat because she's moving and she wanted to, you know, like this cat meant a lot to her and she wanted to take a piece of it, so to speak. Wow. Which sounds like in this context, but you know, a memento of it. So I guess like the gist is that she was, you know, like boiling down the remains to like preserve the skull, to like be able to separate the skull. And she doesn't dispute this. I mean, she's in the comments a little bit. For the record, there is no, like, people apply, and people do this a lot on the internet and in life, and it is infuriating, but people apply a lot of information that's literally not there. So people said she's she's eating a dead cat.
They're like, she's cooking her cat. I mean, even I said it because it's fun.
Cooking the
it's
remains.
Fun to say, but it's not.
Yeah,
she wasn't.
Cooking the remains.
She technically wasn't cooking her cat.
She didn't, to our knowledge, eat the cat. It was never on her end. It didn't look like that if you go to the thing, but she never provides context.
Nope.
She never goes like, like I'm boiling my dead cat for this. It's just like, here's a video of me digging up my dead cat, and then the next shot is my dead cat in a pot with some herbs and shit. And then there's like a person filming, and you're like, who's the person
filming? Who's filming this?
Who's filming it? Like, this is not weird to that person, but to all of us, we're like, yo, what are you doing? Like, what's
going on?
What's going on with the thing? Because like you had it, and then so I really do like that person's theory. Like, yo, she's just preserving some part of the animal. Makes more sense than eating a decomposing cat for any reason,
because it's weird.
So I'm gonna run. Well, I mean, it's not if you're a practitioner of the thing.
Well, if you're a practitioner,
you do voodoo,
you out there getting your cat on, you know what I'm saying? It's regular. Like, this is what we do.
Yeah, like it's not weird. It's just something that we don't know about. We don't have any knowledge about.
I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you. If she would have opened the video up with like a disclaimer saying like, hey y'all, what's up? We on Instagram Live today. What we gonna do is there's a cat that I had. I want to preserve that cat, for memories of the good times.
Can I get a caption?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like, you don't even have to explain it to me in detail, but can I just get some context of any sort?
I really love my cat, and I want the cat's skull.
I think that was the point. I think that may be the important just to get that attention. That attention it definitely got.
Yeah.
It worked. And then like segueing into Doja Cat.
Yep.
She posted a video later. I don't know if it was the same day or like I don't know when it was, but it was in short order. She's watching one of Doja's videos, the one that you can see it from the front. Wait till you see it from the back.
Oh yeah,
That's not rising. It don't make me want to rise to the top in that way, in a different way, in a special way. Special way. But she's like her and the same person who was filming the other video, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. She's just like roasting Doja about being fat and like talking about her knees and all types of stuff.
Yeah, so she had cankles.
Yeah, and she had cankles, and she was like, like basically saying like people try to push this body positivity thing instead of just like telling people to be healthy. Like, oh, you're fat and you look. She was like going in. She was going ham.
She definitely let the girl know that she was slightly overweight. Shouts to Tyler Bennett.
That's the thing that's crazy. Is like she's not. She
just looks regular. Like, she looks like a regular person.
She looks good in the video. And the new video she has out with Sweetie, she looks better. Like she looks even more in shape. It's like, all right, like I don't know where that's coming from, but it doesn't feel like it's coming from any place of like, I mean, obviously, but it doesn't feel like it's coming from any like realistic place of
And,
body.
Shout out to Tyler Bennett said, y'all not woke talking about us. We not seeing the subs Azealia doing.
Okay. All right.
And then Shot by Nolan said, Azealia must have really hated that Cats movie. And then Thomas D said, Azealia out here smelling like kitty litter. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm going to let y'all say that because, she practices witchcraft. Alan Lewis already said he ain't messing with the girl. I'm going to let y'all say that. Antoine Allen did say, it's a shame Azealia Banks can actually spit, but waste time on drama and talking ish, basically.
I agree.
She's got skills. But like she's like every time I have yet to ever see her in a story or trend because a song came out. ever.
Which is sad.
I found out about her.
Azalea's blade is
She's
flying.
got skills. And she got some songs that I like.
She's chopping shit down, but
cause like
instead all I hear about is the dead cat in the
like I still rock with ATM Jam, the joint with K Tronada and Pharrell or whatever. Like
all that.
Yo, I still rock with that joint. But the first time I ever heard of her is when her and Erykah Badu got into it over something. And I was like, who's Azealia Banks?
It was like kind of like a Meek Drake thing in a way. Like she didn't post. Erykah Badu said. So
I heard
exactly
the album
thing, but yeah, she said it wasn't for her. Like it
wasn't for her.
She tried to listen. She gave it a shot, listened to some music, and she was like, "Yeah, it's not really my cup of tea." But she did say it in like a respectful way. She was like, "Yeah, it's not for me." But it was really like they're like, "Nah, that ain't." It wasn't shady. It was like, "Nah, it's just not for me." And then Azealia got mad and it was like, "Oh, you trying to? It's a shame that you are OG and you bringing other upcoming black women down and this and that." She was like, and Erykah was like, "Well, damn, I said I tried."
Yeah, at least I listened to it. You know, some people don't even give it a chance and already shutting it down.
I tried. What up, Blurtish? I'd like to see you up in the spot. What up?
What up, Blurtish? What up?
Yo, man. And Blurtish, speaking of Blurtish, they'll be teaming up with us on the channel to do NERDSoul Sports this weekend. Should be. One of them, either Keith or Mark, or both of them, they'll be here. But so Azealia Banks, much love to you. You know what I'm saying? Look, we here. We just need more context. Just put a little bit like, yo, I really love my cat. I want a memento. We'd be like, cool. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? People out here think you about to put a cookbook together. And then the whole thing with Doja. Doja was just that. I don't know where that came from. It was kind of messed up. I'm looking at Doja Cat like she looks like a regular sized woman. It's not like you know what? I'm not going to pull out. I'm not going to call any names because
don't do that. Nope.
I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that brigade coming on my channel. I don't need it. I'll just say it's not like she's a. You know what? It's not like someone that's my size. See? That works. That works. So I can't get in trouble.
He castled just now.
So it's not like someone, because now they're going to be like, well, you know who's your size. And you said that. It was subliminal.
You throwing subs. NERDSoul got subs for days.
NERDSoul subs coming.
He got, almost got 4,000 subs over here.
Yeah. Matter of fact, speaking of that, let's take a pause for the calls. Make sure they hit that thumbs up.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? Hit that thumbs up. Also, please consider a t-shirt, Patreon, Super Chat, Cash App, whatever. And don't forget, shares are free. Your mama, your daddy, your sister, your cousin. Tell them about NERDSoul.
Your mama.
We have not said that your mom filleted us like Dave East.
Yeah, we ain't going to do that.
So that's, like...
We ain't going to be mean like Dave East was.
Reward us for our good behavior. Don't highlight our shortcomings.
Yes.
I just did that today, but that's not. Don't get caught up in my chains in the way that I speak.
Man. So we got some quick news on hip hop related. This isn't exactly a rapper, but the queen of hip hop and R&B was almost accosted lately.
Wow, what you doing?
I won't say she was accosted, but MJB, Mary J. Blige, the queen, you know what I'm saying? She's out here, she was taking a picture, and Tyrese was with her. And she had she had a split in her dress.
Damn, what did he do to you?
Tyrese
being with him is an alarm.
It's an alarm. It's not like a 4 alarm, it's like a 2 alarm.
Because when you hear Tyrese, you're like, here we go. You know what I'm saying?
That's where the story makes a turn. Like you literally just turn. Like
it's like Mary J. Blige was chilling with Tyrese.
It went the other way.
What was that movie Tyrese had? What was that movie Tyrese had with Megan Good?
What was it? The one where the kid gets kidnapped?
Yeah.
What? It's like he gets carjacked and his kids in the car. It was stupid.
I've never even heard of that
Waist
movie.
deep
Tyrese,
or something like that.
Megan Good. Hold up.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Like that.
It's not
Waist
deep.
It's not as bad.
That's what it's called.
It's called Waist Deep.
Yeah, Waist Deep.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad of a flick.
That movie
they doing part 2. They doing part 2 with Mary J.
Who said that?
So
that's the news.
They're taking pictures. People are taking pictures.
Coming to America 2, Waist Deep 2 coming.
And she shows her thigh through the split of her dress, and Tyrese goes to put his hand on the thigh, and she goes, ah. She was like, so just that little piece let y'all know.
I thought you had an ant on your leg.
She was like, ah. She was like, get your hands off of my leg. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to play that funny stuff. Tyrese, this is a queen. When you become a king of something, then maybe we can come back to this. But don't you ever try to put your hands on the thighs of
Tyrese, the king of R&R. Tyrese, the king of R&R. No, but that's a joke from Chicago. But no, that's actually Jamie Foxx. That's actually Jamie Foxx. My bad. Run it back. So my question is, where were they? What were they doing? Like, what's this? Is a picture?
It was
a
some
video
event where people were taking pictures of. It didn't say the event they were at in the video that I saw, but he tried to touch that thigh. Now, Tyrese, I understand.
Tyrese is like, hey, I took a shot. I
understand the temptation, my brother. My brother, I understand the temptation. I understand you were just mere inches from the glory that we have all thought about when listening to What's the 411. But I tell you, your inability to exercise discipline and restraint is why you got roasted in short and very quickly from the queen. She was like, ah. But she still took a photo with him. But she was like, put your hand right to hands where I can see them. You know what I'm saying?
Put your hands where my eyes can see.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight buck wilding.
I'm straight buck wilding.
He was trying to buck wilding the place.
Mary J thighs. Mary J thighs.
Mary J.
He was trying to buck wild in the place to be, yo.
MJT.
Tyrese, just stop doing things. You know what?
That's why I made that noise when you said Tyrese. I was like, this is always going down there.
He hasn't done anything in a while.
But he still can do something. He's always like at the
technically
precipice.
Anybody could do something.
No. But Tyrese is more likely to. Like, if this is like probability of who is gonna be like making noise and every year, he's on the list.
He's been giving us comedy gold in the versus comments.
I'm just saying, these are the people that are on the list.
And I thought that I could convert it into a Mary J thigh touch, and it didn't work. I thought, you know, like, I'm Tyrese, she's Mary, you know.
Yep. I'm not even close to being on her level. You know what I'm saying? I'm the guy that makes jokes in Fast and Furious movies. I'm the guy that if they took me out of Fast and Furious, nothing changes. besides the second movie, because he's literally the co-star.
Okay.
Anything after that, nothing changes.
But I mean, he's still a part of the franchise and the family of Fast and Furious.
I'm just saying, when I went to Universal Studios and he was on the ride. I'm just saying he was there too.
Yeah, he was there. So
he's part of the franchise.
You were part of the franchise. I will give you that. I'm just saying.
That's all you can give him.
Are you saying that it wouldn't be different? Like, it wouldn't feel different if Tyrese were not in it and Luda wasn't cracking jokes about his head?
You know what? I take that back. It is funny for him to be the butt of many jokes in, of course, Fast and Furious. So I guess I'll put him back in the movie. So I'll put him back in, and you can stay.
Shots by Nolan said Tyrese been Tyrese in every role. He said Tyrese been Tyrese in every role.
Yo, he actually has. The thing is, like, Tyrese be trying to kick knowledge and like, just, you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. All I said, try to touch the leg.
Baby Boy is a classic.
You know, Baby Boy. The
classic. Don't even try it. You know it's a classic.
Baby Boy
Ridiculous.
is a classic.
It's amazing.
All right, Baby Boy is a hood classic. All right, I will give it that. It's a hood classic. But we kind of...
One for Tyrese.
All right, I'll give him that. But he is so whack in that movie, but I know that's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to be whack in the movie. I get it.
Hey, listen, I didn't write the movie. I just starred in it.
He said, I just started.
All right, baby.
Hey.
I just read my line.
It was
baby.
It was supposed to be Pac's role. You know what I'm saying? And
was it really?
Yeah, it was originally supposed to be Tupac's role, and of course Tupac passed. Or well, no, he was taken violently. But
yeah,
then they were like, we need another dark-skinned, bald-headed brother. You know what I'm saying? And Tyrese was out there singing about Coca-Cola, so they was like, all right, let's do this. That was pretty much it.
There might have been more to it than that, but we'll run with it.
I mean, they could have got Omar Epps. He could have cut the hair like he is now, boy.
Yeah. Why we didn't get
Omar
Epps?
Omar was there. Way better.
It would have been a more serious tone to the movie, though. Like,
yeah, because
the tone is very important.
And laugh about it like we do now.
The tone of that movie is very important because that movie doesn't take itself too seriously.
Nah. And Blurted says, does it hold up though? It's a hood classic,
yes.
But
I saw it probably last year sometime. I saw it.
It needed to be that kind of cheesy.
And it's one of those it's one of those kind of cultural things. We've all seen it. So like you can get together with your friends, watch it and enjoy it because you got Ving Rhames butt naked eating food. You got when they whip the kids in the park. You got you got Tyrese trying to look cool on a bike. Like you got the part when he put the rim.
You can look cool on a bike. Maybe not that particular bike, but you can look cool on a bike.
He put the rims on the car, and he thought it was doing something, but the rims, like, it's so many moments in that joint where it's like we all enjoy it. Like
Snoop Dogg's whole performance in the movie.
When he's on the phone, he like get off the phone. His
entire role in the movie.
Yo, Snoop when he called a house. Yeah, it's a classic. You know what? It's a classic. It's a bad classic.
Closely followed by Waist Deep. That's what I'm saying. It's a 1-2 punch.
Is whack.
Waist Deep, right?
How when you probably somebody do you not see a whole kid in the back seat, man? That kid is mad big. The kid was like 13 years old. I don't care about no kid.
I'm GTAing right now. I don't care about no kids.
I don't care about kids.
Like, whoa.
And then Megan Good is just... Whoa. Megan Good was never a good actress. She ain't did nothing dope since, like, Cousin Skeeter. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, no, Eve's Bayou.
I was about to say Eve's Bayou was... But that... Okay, we recently watched Eve's Bayou in the last 6 months. Have you seen that recently?
No, I haven't seen it since I was young.
That in years.
Okay, full disclosure.
Is it whack?
For anyone who... No, it's fine. Oh. No, it's a great movie. Okay. Except one thing that they could have easily did by just changing the camera angle.
All right.
Samuel ain't need to be kissing no young Megan Good, man. I'm just sorry, man. That was weird.
Oh yeah, the whole thing with the abuse and all that.
They could have just turned the camera angle. Like, okay, we understood they kissed. We need to see it.
How did it make you feel?
It made me feel yucky.
And that's what they were trying to do.
Exactly.
No, I didn't want to feel that. I didn't want to feel that.
It's not about what you want to feel. You need to feel yucky. You need to understand how screwed up this is.
No, but I'm saying just in terms of the actors and how old they are, that was weird. Like it could have been understood that they kissed, but you didn't have to show them.
They had to show you.
They had to be like, oh,
I had to burn that in your brain.
Let's see them kiss right now. Let's do it.
They had to put it in a bullet and put it in your brain.
And think about this.
There you go.
Bam.
How many takes did they have to do that scene?
One.
That's weird.
I'm only doing one take. We got to get it this first time.
Samuel was like 50-year-old. She like 12, man. That's weird.
Blurty said, I saw it in the movie.
It was computer generated.
Yeah. Talking about Baby Boy, said, I saw it in the theater, but I legit the only thing I took away from it was Snoop was great and AJ was fine as heck. One of my favorite lines, F your fort. Oh, F your fort. I forgot about that. F your fort was great.
AJ was fine in that movie.
AJ is a very nice looking person.
I would try to touch her thigh.
I would never try to touch her thigh. And I'll leave it at that.
Well, you're married.
Yes.
I'm not married. I'm single.
See, perfect example. See that?
I gotta shoot my shot. Is AJ married? I gotta shoot my shot.
I don't know if she's married. You gotta shoot that shot. Gotta go for it. You know what I'm saying? You got just be out there like Steph Curry.
Tyrese was on his house party time. He was like, Mary was down. Play knows these things. Nah, she wasn't, B. Shout out to you if you get that.
Oh man, that's classic. I like where you went with that. So
you get me because the age you get you.
Yeah, that was classic. So all right. Last week, as we know, there was a bit of a kerfuffle in the nation's capital.
Oh, I was just talking about something else. Like something happened to hip hop again. Damn.
Well, this is leading on to the next story. In our last story, this person isn't exactly a rapper, but she's been tied to so many rappers and part of kind of hip hop culture tangentially is like writer and stuff. You know, there was a kerfuffle, and the current president was taken off of social media. When that current president was taken off of social media,
man, I forgot about this. Go on.
Keri Hilson, you know her, you love her, decided, hey, yo, look, I gotta stand up and make a statement on this. All right? So Keri Hilson says, this may be funny, but it is a little dangerous too. Take Trump out of it for a moment. A democracy must include freedom of speech. Imagine other leaders or popular figures not being able to voice their opinion if it opposes the majority of world leaders. Our freedom of speech being taken from us slowly but surely, in parentheses, censorship. If the leader of the free world can be removed, imagine that same right of civilians. Imagine believing every time you read, quote, false information detected and propaganda, deceptive reports, and flat out lies being the only thing that we see. So, I think I tossed this in because every now and then, we have to circle back around, and every now and then we have to circle back around and be like, hey, just in case you didn't know what freedom of speech was about, we got to explain it. Freedom of speech has to do with the government not attacking you for what you say about the government in most cases. So say, for instance, the reason this got brought up mostly was back in, of course, under the Queen. If you said, hey, man, the Queen is whack, you get arrested. So in America, they said, look, you should have freedom of speech. If you think your governor is messing up, I don't know, the town or something, you can be like, man, he's stupid and he doesn't know what he's doing and he needs to do it this way. And you don't have to worry about black helicopters and people jumping through your windows, hopefully. That's what freedom of speech is about. Freedom of speech does not cover private companies that can decide to do what they want to do with their platform. It is a capitalist society, so since the company can say, hey, no shoes, no shirt, no service, it's just the same as saying, hey, you can't incite violence, you can't go after people, you can't say certain terms to folks, or you can't harass people or whatever. If you do,
make threats.
We'll suspend your account,
all kind of,
or we'll deactivate.
Which has been a part, which has been baked into these platforms
forever.
Separate from how this has been enforced, it's been baked in forever.
Ever.
It's always been there.
Forever.
Forever and ever.
Forever and ever. You understand?
It will be here forever.
Forever.
Furthermore, Arcka's main man, Waka Flocka Flame, appears to have co-signed this.
Oh, okay. Bow.
When NERDSoul puts this video up, it's gonna be a little disclaimer like, false information. This is not Arcka's main man. Terms of service. Yeah. So like, it was so crazy to me, like that someone could so grossly miss the point of him being banned from these platforms.
Yes.
You know, like, which is like, let's separate it from the politics of like, well, I hate the guy and I hope something, you know, like all of the things that people say, like, okay, cool. Sticking with his actual impact on other human beings.
Yes.
Who are now saying things that have incited actions in the real world that put other people in danger and have caused fatalities. Okay, we're cutting him off. We can't. Here's your card, sir.
Yeah.
You're closing out your tab. You're cut off. The McRib sandwich is coming back Tuesday. If you want some McDonald's, you got to go
through me. Cut off.
And you would think, like, after such a highly publicized thing, everyone would understand what that was hitting for. Like, everyone who's not on that side of the fence has kind of been begging for that for a while. And it took something so traumatic to finally get it.
Because this person that we're talking about has broken terms of service. People have called out where this person has broken terms of service years ago. But, hey, look, this person brings people to the platform and we make money off of it, so we're not going to do anything. But since we're at the end of the road, let's go in and get this symbolic victory of
this whole slippery slope shit that people keep trying to introduce into, like, it's ridiculous. It's not a slippery slope at all. It's just ethics. Ethics have been around for a long time.
True that.
That's all it is. It's just ethics. Do you have them or do you not? Are you dealing with ethics or you're not dealing with ethics? There's two positions there.
And
so, like, I don't know why people keep trying to make it into some kind of.
If this happens, if you can do this, then it's gonna be worse in the future because blah blah blah. But then this the way she's going about it is she's just wrong.
But it's like regular people have been banned from Twitter before. Regular accounts have been
those
deleted
kinds of things. For
those
threatening
kind of things.
people.
They've been deleted off of YouTube or taken from Facebook or whatever. Tons of people have. So it's not the situation where nobody was getting banned from Twitter. And then this person does like, oh, if they can take this person, what will they do with you?
This, like, I'm so sick of this whole like conspiratorial nonsense. You know, it's like, look, man, just because you can have a platform, and furthermore, just because your platform is, especially if your platform is large, all of us have a responsibility as owners of accounts on these platforms to feel like I can say what I want and should be able to say what I want without any sort of repercussion or blowback, no matter what the thing I say is incredibly immature.
Thank you. Because the idea that there should never be consequences, like my uncle said it a little bit, how should you say, relaxed than the actual language in the law books out there in the highest levels of academia, but he said, you got freedom of speech, but what you say can't get you smacked in the mouth. So you have to be aware that yes, you can say what you want, but there could be consequences. Like we have freedom of speech, but you can't yell fire in a theater because that could cause, basically someone to get trampled and someone could die from that. You can't cause mass panic or fear,
Same thing on a plane. On a plane
yes,
too.
on a plane, you know what I'm saying? Because you can get people hurt. So yes, there is freedom of speech, but there's small little guards to help and protect the wider community. And
I thought that we all understood that, but apparently Keri wasn't there for that day of class.
Keri don't, man, look. And I'm gonna break it down. Memo. Blurtish said, brought up something interesting. They said they were talking about saying, where was she on all these other issues, being basically of all 2020, because she's black. So where was she at on all these other issues? Nothing, not a peep. But this is what she comes to the surface with for this.
This one strikes a chord with her. This is striking the chord right here. She's like, woo, I feel it. Yeah, she's wrong. Loud and wrong. I love loud and wrong.
Oh man. And what is it? DeAndre Mosley says Louis Farrakhan has been censored by all major media and hasn't incited any type of violent movement that to action to harm people. Yet Trump is just now being censored. Notice the difference in reaction. So yeah, it's definitely, things have always been applied in a very racial manner. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised. You know what I'm saying? It's like we kind of know, even though I'm not the biggest Farrakhan fan. You know what I'm saying? I got my stuff with him, but he's got a point. This guy got taken off. Nobody cared. He got taken off of social media. Nobody cried for him. I did not see Keri Hilson out here talking about where's Ja. But all of a sudden, DT gets booted off, and he ain't even allowed to be on Pinterest. I don't know. Hey, look, everybody was like,
can he go to MySpace?
What does that mean for the rest of us? And what if can he go to MySpace? Every time you say something, they say it's fake. Is it fake? Is what you're saying fake? Is what you're saying falsified news or information? Because if it's not, then why would you have to worry about that, Keri Hilson?
Yeah,
I'm just saying, can he go to MySpace and, like, you know what I mean, get Tom as his friend? And that's the thing.
Maybe go to MySpace so you can bring MySpace back, because that's
Shot by Nolan. Big shouts to Shot by Nolan.
Make it popping again so I can go back to MySpace.
Yeah, Keri still thinks that 5G caused COVID. I forgot about that. She did.
Did she say that?
Yeah, she was one of those people that was like, "Yo, 5G." You know what I'm saying? That's what's out. That's what happened. It gave 5G.
So 5G is
more sense now.
5G is code for COVID, basically. 5G equals COVID. Is that's the equation we're making right now? That's the equation she was making? Oh,
so well, bless her heart. She knows the biology and the science. So
bless her heart.
The 5G frequencies causing that COVID. Watch out.
Here comes COVID.
I get why you feel upset that Trump was, but I get why it's a slippery slope to you, because you out here saying 5G causes COVID.
Yeah,
5G COVID.
The defense rests.
Blurtish
5G COVID
came in, said Keri Hilson, Sage Steele, Stacey Dash, same chick, and I'm like, I hate to say it, they're kind of similar, yo.
Keri, Sage Steele, Hilson Dash. All right, I got that. Cool.
Yeah, they kind of on the same stuff.
Wait, are we adding Candace Owens to that mix too?
Yeah, she in with them too. Same thing. Same type of stuff. Same craziness. Same
exhausting nonsense.
Yeah. It's like it's not even an argument to like try to rebut. except just to the wider people that might catch this video, be like, hey guys, just so you know, because Keri, she gone. All right, she probably think the Earth is flat too. So Keri gone, she gone. But maybe I could stop one of you and be like, look, free speech has to do with the government. It doesn't have to do with Twitter, with Facebook, with
in one ear,
I don't know,
right
7-Eleven, Target, Walmart, I don't know, Domino's Pizza, any regular business. It doesn't have to do with that. If you go in
But
some
I should be
business,
able to scream bomb on a crowded plane. That's my right as an American.
Oh man. So guys, with that said, we have exhausted the demons so much that they have now been
Exhausted?
exercised.
Okay, we exhausting the demons.
Because we gotta exhaust them first. We gotta exhaust them out. We gotta rope-a-dope them, and then we come with the overhand right. We got gotta get gotta exhaust the demons first, and
Mike
then
Tyson's Punch Out.
Oh yeah. Yo, Mike Tyson's Punch Out was the bomb back in the day.
Bomb
Dude
today.
had 3 moves. You could come like this. You can come like
this.
This.
Punch.
That's it.
You have 4 moves if you get a star. You get a star, and then you can.
Yeah.
Man, all right. So with that said, I want to give a shout out to the chat: Blurdish, Markeith Collins, Thomas D, Shabba Nolan, Alan Lewis, Antoine Allen in the chat, man. Early DeAndre Mosley, Sandra Thomas, Tyler Bennett,
Thomas D. You said him. Shot by Nolan, Alan Lewis.
To the top.
Who did we forget? Oh, Antoine. What was it? Antoine Allen? You said.
Yeah, we got him.
Right, cool. I think we got everybody. If we missed you, it's not on purpose. All right. So yeah.
Before we get out of here, in the bottom square, Fleece in Stores, y'all go cop it. Go cop that. Links down below. Anwar Highsign.
Yeah, links down below, man. Check it out. Mixing some new stuff now, so had the information for you in a little bit. Yeah, man. Check me out on the devices, man.
Word up. And shout out to Lala Papa came up in this joint. B1 representing. Right over here. ARC Father Part 3. What's up?
It is me, Arckatron. Right now, got a bunch of stuff going on, but currently, my music is on Laser Wolf. The last couple episodes, 8 and 10. You can check that out. Support the fam. That's super fam back from Philly fam. So holla, and you can find everything else about me. You can find me on the Arckatron.com, and you can find that information there too. So holla at me and buy some music, because COVID, y'all. Buy my music. COVID, all right?
Buy that music. COVID
time. I mean, it's cold, and it's so cold in the D. You know what I mean?
It's so cold in the
I was hoping that was where we're going.
That's exactly where I was going. That's exactly where I was going.
What's on in it? It's mine. Working in due time. It's so cold in the D.
I literally watched that video a week or 2 ago.
We were talking about it a couple of days ago.
I love that song.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
I love that
song. Shout out to her.
Shout out to Jenna James in the chat. What up? So with that said, guys, NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube is the hub. So hit the thumbs up. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs down if you don't. But if you don't, I'm going to send Azealia Banks after you. And she don't play, all right? She don't play.
Yeah, she will hurt your feelings.
And if she's busy, I'll send Keri Hilson, and that's probably even worse. So.
She will just frustrate you.
You don't want that. Podcast, get your listen on, and Spotify for that music. Thank you so much for the support. You know what I'm saying? Share, guys. I know, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'd rather the kind of money that folds. But if you ain't got that, use your index finger or your thumb to share this video to someone you love. This year, give the gift of NERDSoul. If your friends are sitting around like, man, I need something to watch on YouTube, share NERDSoul.
Got the perfect thing for you.
If your grandma ain't got nothing to do after playing bingo, share NERDSoul. You know what I'm saying? If your dad is looking for something to listen to while he's doing yard work or sitting down and watching you do the yard work, sit with NERDSoul. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, it's out there. Don't hide this light. Share it. So we're going to leave y'all with Arckatron. That's ARCKATRON.com. Got future sounds. Yo, man, look, it's dope. So, I mean, you know the deal. You come here and you get hotness, all right? That's all I'm saying. So for us to you, saying peace.
We're gonna rise.
And a woo for you.
Rise to the top.
I don't even know the rest of that song. I know nothing. I don't know anything about that song except Rise to the Top. Like I don't know anything. Like if you were like spit that song, I don't know anything else.
Yeah, the verses are very. This is super.
You
Cam.
might
This is
see
like super
Cam
rap
in designer
Cam.
underwear.
This is fast rap Cam. Yeah, this is fast rap Cam. He's way wordy. He's way wordy. Like yo, you got mad word. Yeah, he was really like
not wordy in a bad way.
Not in a bad way.
He had a sharp flow, but
yeah, he was slick. But it just was like when he slowed it down, like the Rockefeller days, and it's everything since. He kind of became almost a caricature of himself. Actually, like he became a caricature. Like that's why I'm like, cool.
You mad? But you mad? This forever. That's all I remember.
Puerto Rican judo. Oh, you don't know what that is.
Yeah,
and you don't know.
And Dame Dash.
You don't know.
Asking Bill O'Reilly not asking Bill O'Reilly, asking the dude, like the principal, the school principal.
There's like a principal of the school, yeah.
Asking him if he mad. That's all I'm remember.
You mad? Why you mad?
You mad?
You mad?
It was
you mad?
That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was bad, and you probably shouldn't do that on TV. But it's also hilarious because it's like, y'all are on national TV. Y'all supposed to be talking about something mad important, and you mad, you mad, you mad. It was like I felt like I was watching like my cousins roast somebody instead of watching like a serious or a semi-serious news show.
Yeah.
But anyway, we out. See y'all later. Peace.
Out.
Peace. I don't even know where, but we out.
I mean.